Brandon, where do you feel like this game was lost?
I'm not sure. I gotta watch it over again. But there were some ebbs and flows. I think they got on transition a lot, whether it was off turnovers or just getting the ball off fast. But I think I gotta watch it over again to be really sure what happened.
How would you evaluate your individual play tonight? It seemed like you were playing with a bunch of energy.
Yeah, just try to impact the game as much as I could. Both ends of the floor, taking on the challenge with Gary out tonight. So a bunch of times guarding TJ or Tyrese.
You went on social media, I think, yesterday, and you kind of posted that clarification post. I was just wondering why, I guess, you felt the need to kind of...
Yeah, I think by my statement, it can be tricky and it can be perceived in a different way than it was made out to be. I respect the hell out of Steph, Draymond, Steve, all them guys. I look up to them. So I just wanted to clarify that, and so it wouldn't get twisted in any other way from what I meant. So that's why I felt the need to do that.
Brandon, what did you see out of Johnson tonight?
Yep, being aggressive, being assertive. Solid 30 minutes from him. Very efficient, and so hopefully, he just keeps that same mentality and with everything going on, just controlling what he can control and keep producing for us.
I'm just looking at your three-point numbers the last 7-8 games or so. How much better does your shot starting to feel?
I mean, it's good. You guys look at it, because it's going in. But I think the behind-the-scenes work has just been consistent throughout the whole year, from Portland all the way to now. You guys are just seeing it because it's going in. But everything else has just remained consistent, and it's going to be the same, whether it goes in or not. I know I put a lot of time into it. Cool.
What do you kind of pin this loss on?
I think that last stretch of the second quarter was kind of rough. We lost a little bit of momentum, gave them life. Went from one possession game or we had a lead actually, then to down 8, and then fought back. Second half, played with a lot of energy. I think down the stretch, that's obviously make or miss league. I missed 2 big shots, one to tie, one to try to take the lead. Shots that, pride myself on. Got to make those. They are very athletic and try to play, physical, and we had spurts where we could match that, but, we got to be able to put it together 48 minutes where you sustain that level of intensity and IQ and execution. And against a team that has that many offensive threats, if you give them life, then it's going to be tough. So I got to play better, and I will. But I think as a whole, we just got to maintain our confidence in what we're doing and not have those little spurts where we give a team life.
You obviously had the big finish the other night in the win. But overall in December, your shooting numbers are down. Just how do you feel right now? How does your game kind of feel?
Like it can be a lot better, and it will be. You're being defended a certain way, but it's nothing that I haven't seen before. You just got to understand, when to pick and choose your spots based on the attention you get the ball moving, try to find a rhythm a little earlier. That might be a little bit of an adjustment, but something I've been through, and I always try to find a way to bounce back.
Steph, along those lines, you have tomorrow and then Christmas Day, LeBron and the Lakers are here in prime time. Does that give you a chance to bounce back right away? And how much do you look forward to those, big Christmas Day matchups?
The more you're going to go through it, the more comfortable you get with the balance of family and playing a game. Obviously it's a big game. I think another game or two teams who wanted to be in better positions going into Christmas, trying to still figure it out. So we're at home. We haven't really protected home court well as of late. Christmas spirit hopefully can bring some gifts our way with the win. So excited for the opportunity, knowing it's a chance to bounce back.
Steph, I mean, you've dealt with Nembhard as far as a defender on you a few times. I mean, what's made him good on you? Basically, what makes him just tenacious? What stands out about how he guards you and what he does well in that matchup?
I think certain guys and schemes where you could tell their job is to stay on me, don't worry about anything else, and if they have the endurance to do it, it's you kind of love that back and forth kind of battle. Yeah, I think he takes defense. That's his role, especially in that starting unit. Whoever the best scorer is, go-to guy, he takes that responsibility. But I'll find a way.
Steph, I don't know if it's just impression, but looks like you're changing your game like a little bit. Like you're looking to pass your teammates more and shooting less. I don't know if this is happening, but can you talk about that?
Well, how teams defend, they're gonna not. I mean, one of the game players is probably gonna try to take away my looks and get the ball going other places, which we're fine with because usually that creates good shots for other guys on our team. I need to get be able to use my shot as a threat, be able to score the ball the way I'm used to, and I think more and more though that people are selling out, trying to send bodies, whether it's traps off ball screens or I'm off the ball, make sure guys are aware of where I'm at. But the more you kind of see that, the more comfortable you get understanding again where to pick and choose your spots, where to be aggressive. Tonight I kind of let them take me out of it in the first quarter. I think I only got one shot in the first quarter, and that's unusual for sure. So I need to solve that puzzle.
I was going to kind of ask you about that because you mentioned wanting to catch a rhythm early. Is that just coming out and shooting more early?
Well, nah, because, sometimes, you're going to shoot over double teams the whole time. That's probably not a sustainable type of offense. But maybe getting on the ball a little bit more, especially with a team that's selling out like they were tonight. And, just trying to figure out, again, how to balance using me off the ball to create havoc and, find those reads versus trying to get good looks early. Same way it's been in years past. That's on me to figure it out.
Steph, Steve had been kind of critical of Kuminga's shot selection and his decision-making the past two games. At least that's what he told us pregame today. When Kuminga plays like he did tonight, what does he do for you guys?
He was probably the best player out there in the sense of attacking, being decisive. I think I talked about it after the game the other night. Anytime you're decisive and aggressive, you live with mistakes. But playing in the flow of the offense, taking what the defense gives you, you saw him get into the paint, get a couple extra possessions for us. He knocked down his open threes. Was getting downhill, putting pressure on the rim, doing the things that he only he can do really on our team. So we love energetic, confident J.K. He can change the game for us like he did, and stringing a couple of those games together will, hopefully rise our level of play and give us a chance to win any given night.
Steph, do you think people forget how hard it is for you to score some nights? When you have two guys flying at you or a hand in the face, or it's not as easy. You're Stephen Curry, but it's not always an easy night.
I don't need any sympathy. I'll be all right. I appreciate you, though.
Does that just add to the challenge, I guess?
It's what I signed up for.
Yep.
I love it.